So, what can you hint at the upcoming season? I know your panel's next, but what can you tell us ahead of schedule before you tell all the other people? Just a tease of what's coming up.
Well, I think it's our biggest season yet. Which is not hard. We're growing. The show, I think, is really, we just finished filming the season premiere,
which Martin directed.
And thank you, Zara. And it just feels like that's a big scoop, guys, big scoop. And it feels like we're really hitting our stride. I hope it didn't come out on screen, but there's a learning curve in making a show like this, especially one that there's such a huge amount of action with. And so we've really figured out how to make the show. And then, it's just great to be able to start at a place where everyone knows the characters. There's an amazing dynamic between the cast. There's a comfort and safety with the cast. So the show just feels, I think, bigger and more assured. And we're so excited about the story this year. You're going to get so much information in the first 2 episodes back. The first episode back alone answers many of the questions of season 1.
We're not trying to do season 1 again.
Yeah.
And so season 2 is not who is Jane Doe. I think we really wanted every season to feel close-ended.
Yeah.
Because we're big fans of television, and there's nothing more frustrating than when these mysteries aren't solved and they just sort of get stretched out to where there's not even enough story to accommodate it. So season 2, I think, is very much more about is Jane good or any of us good? How do you define good? It's a different sort of thematic set of questions this season. So whatever lingering questions people have from season 1, I think will be answered. But luckily, they reveal more questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So will the tattoos play as big of a role?
Absolutely. The tattoos are a huge part of the season this year. But I think what was great about last year is we got to a place where you could have cases that weren't, or episodes that weren't necessarily tattoo episodes, because there was so much going on in the mythology. So, for instance, the first episode back isn't a very tattoo-heavy episode because there's just so much to deal with about how the cast feels about the happenings of last season. And, Jane was arrested at the end of last season. There's major repercussions to that. And then, but right away, back in episode 2, we're back into the cases again. And I think we really, our show is, we like to consider it a procedural for people that don't like procedurals, and a character drama for people that maybe wouldn't watch a character drama. So finding that balance is important and continues to be important.
Do you map out because, I don't know, it's like, from the beginning of the episode of last season to the end, it all really tied in. Is that something you sit down and...
We never want the audience... I remember watching shows that I really loved and then suddenly being like, wait a minute, they're making this up as they go along. But, I trust them. Yeah. We want people to trust us, and so as a result, Martin really maps out with the writers the entire season and kind of all the tempo episodes, the big questions, the big answers, and then fill it in. So it's like you really start with the sketch and then you fill in all the color.
We start about a month and a half before most other writers' rooms do, and the first 2 weeks we just talked about season 3, because we need to get our hands around what season 3 is, and then you're like, okay, that's season 3, so season 2 will end here, and then we work backwards story-wise, and then work forward character arc-wise, if that makes any sense. So we know exactly what the last several episodes of the seasons are. We know what the mid-season finale is, the mid-season premiere. So we're excited.
Did any of the cast know about Mayfair and how that was going to end before it happened? Or did they basically learn from this?
They learned. We let everyone know around episode 16, and so they've known since then. Yeah.
Can you set up the beginning of the season? Is there a time jump? Are we going to get in their story right away? Where are kind of people at as the season begins?
There's a 3-month time jump, and
it's sort of like real time.
Yeah, and Jane's.
Everyone has seen the finale, I assume, several times. But the big question, Kurt arrested Jane at the end of it, so now we're dealing with the repercussions of that 3 months later, and everyone's kind of been different panels.
Yeah. I think they're all in an emotionally very fragile place at the beginning of the season, to say the least. They've been through the ringer, and the first episode through a series of amazing events. They have to figure out how to work together again, and how to trust each other again, and how to move through the events of last year. I mean, one of the fun things is like, at the beginning of the episode, everyone knows everything about last year. There's no secrets from last year anymore. Everyone knows who Jane was, what Jane was. They know about each other's secrets. Yeah, exactly. And so it's a very exciting and interesting dynamic to start the show, because last year very much was about this double life that Jane was leading with the people she loved the most, and that's not exactly the case this year.
And also, I mean, I would say, like, we're so lucky to have such an incredible cast.
Yeah.
And last year, I think people got to see what Ashley was capable of as Patterson with that incredible love story. And so, but like, every actor is that good. And so we've got great stories for Rob, for Audrey, and continue to sort of build out this universe, as well as introducing a slew of really interesting new characters that are a lot of fun. And most especially, we're so thrilled about Archie. We're huge Good Wife fans.
Archie Punjabi's joining the show, and so that's huge. We're about to announce a couple of other people that are very exciting after the panel. I think especially some Comic-Con fans will be very excited about some of the people that we're adding, and for us, we want to reward the viewers that watched every episode, but we also want to create a lot of points of entry for people that maybe have heard about Blindspot last year and want to check it out this year. It's going to be a very easy show to get into in the second season still.
Will the team still be on the outs with the FBI? Will the team still be sort of on the outs with the FBI?
On the outs with the FBI?
Yeah, because you know how the FBI had sent people in.
Right. Yes and no. You'll see. I mean, Archie plays, I don't think I can even say. So, it's a fun...
We won't tell anybody.
Yeah. We're off the record, right? Archie plays, a character from the NSA and does a lot to kind of mend some of the wounds that our team has encountered over the course of season 1, but they'll have the FBI support. Dylan Baker is back as Director Pellington from the FBI. So it's
further proof of our deep love of Good Wife.
Exactly. We're just slowly, now that the Good Wife has like shut down, we're like, everybody come on work. Yeah, it's like a fire sale over a Good Wife. It's like, we'll take you, we'll take you, we'll take you. Yeah.
Are you doing the anagrams again this year with the titles? Like, because at the beginning you had the poem, and then at the end you had the clues you could follow.
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing something with the titles yet. It is not, we're not 1,000% certain on it. We have a couple months to really, but we've been working with, of course, David Kwong, who's our magic and puzzle consultant, and we're down to we're trying to choose between 2 really great ideas. And
yeah,
so,
those were great.
Yeah, no, we'll have something fun to do in the titles for sure.
The titles to me are proof of what's so great about Blindspot, which is if you really are invested in the show, it offers you so much. And if you didn't know that they had titles, you would still really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But on that note, guys, I gotta steal away. Thank you.
Thank you so much.